Hi everybody, and thanks for checking in. I am coming to you from Costa Rica this month. One of my favorite tropical destinations. I'm in love with this country. Thanks for joining me here. I am in central Costa Rica because I am a mountain girl after all, so I'm hanging out in the mountains and in the jungles. A lot of people who come to Costa Rica, however, also really like to go to the coast. The peninsula is pretty popular for surfers and beach destinations. They have lovely beaches over there, a lot of undercurrents, so it's really good for surfing. Not so much swimming, but really great for surfing. I'm not a surfer, I'm a mountain girl, I'm in the mountains. However, those undercurrents kind of tie in with the theme of this video, and that is intercurrents, and they're kind of the same thing. So intercurrents are those unseen forces that we all have, that are in the background and that are subconsciously driving our behavior and our experience of life. Right? We all have inner currents, and they can be caused by different things. They can be caused by your past, by your childhood, by good experiences, bad experiences, traumas, relationships. They can also be caused by your external current experiences, the culture that you're living in, and the expectations and the responsibilities and that type of thing. There are a lot of things that can drive your inner currents, but it is those inner currents that subconsciously affect how you go through life and what you get out of it, and how you can really start to understand what your inner currents are, because we're all different, right? Is just by listening. Your body knows. Your body always knows, doesn't it? So just listen, right? What makes you tense up? What makes you expand? And what creates tension or stress, or a feeling of drive, or responsibility, or what is driving you? How do you feel it somatically inside you, right? How does your body respond when you get up in the morning and you start your day? How does your body respond when you're going through your day? How does your body respond, right? What parts of your day affect you positively and what parts of your day don't, right? And so those can be situational, of course, but they can also be reactions to your inner current, those inner drives, those inner experiences that are subconsciously maybe bracing you, or having an opinion about your experience before you even have it. So it's affecting how you experience your life. So really just start paying attention to how your body reacts, and try and understand if that is situational or if it is being driven by something unseen, something that maybe you can address. If it's something from your past, you can address it and come to terms with it. If it's something from your culture or your current reality, then maybe you can address that too. Maybe you can change that if it's not serving you well. I am really a big fan of travel, and you know that if you've seen any of my videos. I really love traveling and meeting people and seeing other cultures. We all do things a little bit different. We all go through life a little different, and I love seeing how other people do it. And so a couple days ago, we went for a drive. We weren't going through any of the touristy destinations. We just drove through the countryside, like inner Costa Rica, through the different towns and really small towns, villages, and through the rural parts, and really just seeing how true Costa Ricans live, not how the tourist towns and how the resorts operate, but how the true locals live their life. And it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, and not just in the topography and the wildlife and the flora and fauna, but also just in the culture and in the people, and really getting a glimpse on their values. And what really stuck out for me was that they were all very interactive, and that they really operate as a community. From what I could see, right? This is just my bird's eye view, but the park were filled with children, right? Playing soccer, football, and running around barefoot, playing their ball game together. They weren't like in America. You see a playground filled with children, and they're all mostly playing independently. They go there with their parents, they play, they go home. Not here, right? The playground was filled with children all playing together. I mean, there were so many of them. I don't even know, 15 or so, all playing together, and that struck me. And they didn't have a lot of fancy playground equipment. They had a ball, and they were having the best time. And they were all running around barefoot, which means they were all grounding, and that's really important to me, that we're all firmly connected to earth. So they were doing it all right. This same town, I saw people walking down the sidewalk barefoot, just friends talking, and couples, and old and young, and meandering, and sitting on a porch, and really just interacting. All right, different town. Their soccer field had older gentlemen in it, so it was all, adult men having their late afternoon soccer game. Again, coming together as the community. And the only gathering spot that I saw that was commercial was like maybe the outside of the only general store in town, the only store in town. So there might be a few people sitting around on the outside of the store visiting, right? And so it was a very much more interactive community than what we typically have back in the States. And that really struck me. It was beautiful. And that part of their culture is what drives them, right? So that's their inner current. And inner currents can be positive or negative. So that inner current for them is very positive. It's very beautiful. Right? So I just wanted to use that as an example to show you how your culture can have a large impact on how you experience life. Okay? And I wanted you to maybe take this opportunity, if you're thinking about that, to think about, how does my culture impact me? And how does it affect how I experience life? And is my experience of life what I want it to be? Am I getting out of this life what I need? And maybe just pose that question, or start to pay attention, right, to what that means to you. How does your culture affect how you're experiencing life? And does it hold true with your heart, your soul, and the values that you have deep inside of you? Are you getting what you need? Right? So, food for thought. Food for thought. I love travel. So expansive. So expansive. Thanks for joining me. I am honored to share this time with you, as always. I will be coming to you from yet another beautiful place in June. And in the meantime, if you need any help or advice or opinions or chats or anything from me, please just reach out to me. I'll have contact information below. Feel free to leave comments. I'm always honored when that happens. I'd love to know what you think. And I will put a few pictures down below in the comments as well, and share some of my photos of my trip here. And sending you all love, blessings. Yeah, and I hope that you enjoy your journey until I see you next time. Bye now.